It's all feel for me. I am playing to a metronome, but it really is all feeling, and I feel like the big parts I try to move and hit as if it were a big part. You know, I guess at a certain point the mics are only going to pick up so much and it's just going to sound the same no matter what. But in my mind, I feel like, oh, this is a big moment. It feels like a big moment to me. Hopefully that translates to if anyone's watching me play, if any drummers in the crowd are watching me, they're like, oh, he's really driving with this part right now. So hopefully that gets received.
All right, well, Matt, you are handling front of house, so you've got a pretty important job to make Knocked Loose sound as heavy and amazing as possible, yeah?
Absolutely, yep.
So we're standing in front of your console.
Yes.
So tell me a little, first of all, what your job entails.
My job is mixing the sound that the audience hears. Front of house is the correct term for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So in terms of mixing, so that means the different levels of all the instruments and all of that. Yeah. So are there any tips or things that you do specifically for Knocked Loose for the kind of sound that they have?
Yeah, so what we're trying to do with the band is we're trying to recreate the record sound as much as possible live. So what we're doing is we take a bunch of gear that they use on the record and implement it into a live setting.
In this tour in particular, like, we've added a lot more like tracks and production, like as far as like audio production goes. But I think like Isaac and I like really crafted our tones for this tour to make it way more impactful. And a lot of it also has to do with Matt, our front of house. He's like insanely good at his job, so he definitely helps us like dial in the heaviness that we need.